Well, what people don't realize is that you can get so much money to have a better life from government programs. I mean, the biggest thing, though, that happens is you can't go to Google. If you don't have money in this country, you're silly to even open up Google at all, because you could just get billions of people there who want to get money from you, and you don't have money. Now, the stuff that gives free money will be in there in Google, but you'll never find them. You'll get 500 million websites of people that want to get money from you instead of the half a dozen websites that will give money to you. See, as I mentioned earlier, 40% of everything in our economy is giving money to you. You know, the 60% wants to get money from you. So if you don't have money and have to pay your bills and expenses or want to do something important in life, you can't use Google. Because they're going to want money to help you. And you'll think that the only way you can get help is through money. No! Now, it's going to take some work and some little effort that you're not used to doing, because you're going to have to get on the phone and start talking to people. But there's so much out there. And there's new sources now to find them. Before, actually, AI, you had to only go to Google. And you can't, because you won't find the stuff. But now with AI, now here, Perplexity, PERPLEXITY.ai. I like using that a lot. I use that one and ChatGPT.com. Now, I went in Perplexity and said, give me 50 sources of money and help to purchase a home in Lansing, Michigan. See, it's all great stuff. I know these programs. I've been studying them 50 years now, and I know I could smell a good one from a bad one pretty easily. I got a big nose, that's why. But they're terrific. Now here, look at Lansing, Michigan has a program for $15,000 for down payment. And these are programs you don't pay back. $30,000. Here's another for the county, at the county level. Another one for the area level, another $30,000. Here's another $30,000, $15,000, $25,000. These are all local programs, that have these things. And it just goes on and on. I got 50 here. And then it goes in what federal programs. That's what you have to do, is contact these people. You call them up and see what they have. A lot of these programs now go up to $100,000, $200,000. Washington, D.C. has a program of giving $200,000 to buy a home. New York has one for $100,000. California has one for $150,000. Florida has one for $100,000. So that's easy money now. But you have to dig to get it. And you cannot use Google. Please don't do that, because you'll just get frustrated and think the country is angry at you. It's not. You're just in the wrong part of the country. Here, and then here's what I did for, here's 50 sources to help purchase a home in Lansing. Oh, that's the same one. Oh, that's a dupe. Now when I went to ChatGPT and I put in, again, give me 50 program. And it's a sort of little nicer platform. And the presentation is a little cleaner. And they have a few items that the other one didn't have. So that's why you never get 100%. So that's why you're looking for 100% until you get something. So that's why you have to keep going and keep going till you get something. Okay, now let's see what else I have here. Oh, here, don't realize, actually states and cities and counties are giving you money to move there. That's right. And there's about 200 places where they'll give you money and actually even give you a job. Like if you're a nurse, a policeman, or a teacher, they'll give you money. And I put in the database. There's the database for that. MakeMyMove.com. They're a .com, but they get money from the cities and the states to find people to move to their town. So look at here. Here's one they're giving $75,000 in California if you want to sign up for the police there. Oklahoma giving $50,000 to be a teacher. How about a healthcare worker, $50,000 in Minnesota, $40,000 in California. New York giving $35,000 to be a healthcare worker. It's amazing. I mean, it's all $30,000 in Washington, in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, $25,000. Here, Washington, D.C., $25,000. Man, a lot of people don't have jobs. I don't know why they're not moving here and getting there. Delaware, $20,000. See, there's always opportunities in America that does create opportunities. You're just not going to know about them, because the ones you know about are the ones where people are making money. When the people are giving you money, They don't advertise, okay? So it's hard to find out, and that's why you have to do the work, okay? Another thing you should know is the other programs that states have. So check your state. They have programs like here, Michigan has a big program. This is incredible. They're giving money for you to move there and start a business. They pay you money to start your business, give you money to live on while you're starting a business, give you daycare money, give you money to buy a house. It's incredible what they're doing. They want you to have ideas, to create jobs and invest in you to start a business. See, they're the kind of opportunities. Now, these things come and go, so you have to just keep scrounging till you scrape it out yourself. They're not going to come and knock on your door for that. You have to go out and start talking to people. That's why when you get these programs, you call up an office, you ask there, okay, am I eligible for this? And they say no, then you ask, where else do you suggest I go? Because they're going to know better than anybody else. Getting help and information is all about using the phone, not the internet, because that's full of crap. The good stuff's in there, but it's hiding behind all that stuff that smells pretty funky by now. So you got to do that. And I have all the links that I talk about in the bottom here, and also the business. See, they'll pay a lot of money to move a business there. Okay, here, I went to Perplexity again and said, give me a listing of 100 government and nonprofit organizations that provide money and help for people who want to start or expand a business in Tampa, Florida. So I tried another area. Wow, it's all good stuff here. Perfect stuff, because they're all nonprofit or government offices, and they're the one that give out free money. Anybody with a .com is going to have to get money from you, so don't put them. But here's 100 places. That's right, 100 places in Tampa. Just in Tampa, there's 100 places that give out money and help. So no matter where you live, you could see that. How? You go to Perplexity or ChatGPT and you say, show me 100 websites or 100 nonprofit organizations and government help that give money to people to start or expand a business. Now you have a shopping list. That's what you have. And you start calling every one of those. That's the only way you're going to get it. If you think it's easier, well, you could spin your wheels for another couple of weeks, months, or years, or whatever, and get frustrated. But you have to get on the phone if you really want to do it. If you want to be entertained, then yes, it's cool stuff to watch. I think I have another one here. Oh, yes. This is a free report. And you go to tiny, T-I-N-Y, URL.com/Let's Go Home. tinyurl.com/Let's Go Home. I'll put it again in the link on YouTube. And you download that report, and I show you 10 organizations in every city that will help you find a home, okay? And show you the money programs and everything. They help people who don't have a lot of money find help. If you have a lot of money, you don't need help, right? For those who don't, because you have to find the deals and the grants and things like that. So these are people that will help you for free. Now, if you want my help, I'm going to charge it, and it's $20 a month. And we have a community called Let's Go Help. And now we have about 15,000 people or so that help each other apply to government programs. It's people helping people learn from the way how they got it so you can get it too. I mean, it's a beautiful system, I believe. We've only been at it about 2 years. We got 15,000 people, and it's people helping people, and it's just been a wonderful experience for me to see the giving that's happening. I call it a loving community, because everybody here helps each other get the help they need. The help is out there, but it's not where you think it is. So let me tell you, because I love telling people where to go. So join us at Let's Go Help, and I love telling you where to go too. But maybe you want to tell me. That's fine, and I'll give you your money back.